Welcome back to Buff-A-Touille for another Buff-A-Touille experience. At Buff-A-Touille, we seek mind-blowing food experiences that take you back to your happy place. My happy place is with my family and my friends and the moments we shared through our stomachs. We believe that anybody should be able to cook the dishes that we make, and we strive to present dishes that are made from readily available ingredients. Today, there might be a few ingredients that you may have to substitute for depending on where you live, and we'll talk through those. But we believe that cooking is a lifelong learning experience and that we become better cooks by trying dishes and ingredients that we normally don't eat. So today we're presenting an international cuisine, which I know is new for some of my family. So we're excited to share that. So for today's dish and today's Buff-A-Touille experience, we're preparing one of the most popular Korean barbecue dishes, beef bulgogi. Beef bulgogi is made from thinly sliced and marinated beef that is either fried or grilled. The term bulgogi combines the word bul, meaning fire, and gogi, meaning meat. This type of food goes back a couple thousand years and it's changed over the years. Today, the format we are presenting is one where it is marinated in a sauce. And for today's dish, we are going to use one of our favorites for this dish, Shabu-Shabu meat from Costco. Okay, so we've heard a lot of your feedback that you've shared with us, and you've asked for an easier way to find our recipes. So we are proud to present our new way of sharing our recipes. So here is our recipe. There's a couple things I want to talk about on this recipe though. I talked about substitutions that may or may be, you may have in your available in your area. So one of those is the gochujang. Forgive me if I mispronounced that, but this is a hot pepper paste that we are putting in here. If you do not have this available, but you can find it any Asian market or other stores, you can use crushed red pepper flakes. But today we're going to go for this. Another one, a key ingredient, is an Asian pear. This would be a Japanese pear. What this is going to do for us is going to marinate the meat, because we're going to create a sauce. We're going to marinate this, and it's going to soften it up. If you don't have an Asian pear available, some alternatives are pineapple juice, and also some people will use kiwi, but just know that there's enzymes in there that will degrade the meat quickly, more rapidly using those. So we're going to marinate this for about 30 minutes or so. And so we recommend using the Asian or Japanese pear. We did find them available at Costco as well, so they are out there. And so with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with our Costco Shabu-Shabu. You can use your own meat for this. Ribeye is one of the most popular ones, but the key is to cut it very thin. I don't know if you can see here how thinly sliced this is, but that's the key. We want to go really, really thin. And then we're going to cut this up even smaller yet. So we're going to get started on all of our prep work. And so let's get started. All right, so there's quite a bit of prep work in the recipe that we're going to make today. And so we're going to go through this with you. Done a little bit of the organizing ahead of time, but we're going to start off with sugar. So in this case here, we have 3 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're going to put that in. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in 1/2 cup soy sauce. All right, and then we're going to add garlic. So normally, I like to cut up garlic. Today I'm going to take one of the easier ways out and use a garlic press. And I don't use that often, so hopefully it goes well for us. Good results so far. We got 5 cloves of garlic. All right, so we got the garlic in there. Now we need fresh ginger. So we want to grate that. We don't need a lot. We just need about a tablespoon. Oh. I think we have that and more. Well, that's a juicy one. I'll go ahead and add that. Smells really good. A little extra there. Okay, very good. So now we're ready. You know what? I'm gonna give it just a little stir here. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some more liquids to it. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put in our sesame oil. So we got a tablespoon of sesame oil. And we're gonna add in some mirin, which is a sweet cooking seasoning. So you can use a sweet rice wine if you don't have that. A couple tablespoons of that. Then the last one over here would be a rice vinegar. So we need a tablespoon of rice vinegar. All right, I'm gonna give those a stir. One more, a couple more little dry things. So coarse ground black pepper, we're gonna put in a tablespoon of that. I'm sorry, we are gonna put in a teaspoon of that. So a third of a tablespoon or so. And then we're also gonna go ahead and put in sesame seeds right now. And we want 2 teaspoons. You can use a tablespoon if you want. Excellent. We'll give that another stir. We have just a couple more things to add to this. Green onion or scallions, the Asian pear, which will grate, and then we're also going to put in yellow onion and then the meat. So we'll go ahead and we're going to chop up this green onion next. You can do rings or you can do strips. It doesn't really matter. However you want it. All right. Now we're gonna go for grating this Asian pear. It's my first time using an Asian pear. So it kind of resembles an apple inside. Looks like a core of an apple. We want to use the whole thing we can, minus what I mean by that is we want to use the skin as well as the inside. So let's find our best. We'll go for this size here. Oh my, this smells really sweet. I did forget an ingredient also, the gochujang. All right, so gotta admit, we paused the video there and sampled this just by itself to see how it tastes. It's really good. So I just want to show you what it looks like inside for those of you who haven't seen it before. It has kind of a resemblance of a thick soy sauce with a lot of heat. So this one is labeled as hot. The heat didn't come on till after just a little bit, but it's really nice. I think if you purchase it, you are probably going to find a lot of uses for it. So I'm really excited about that. I've got our yellow onion here to slice up. The recipe says for a small, so we're going to go for something like that. Oops, a little slippery. We don't want to dice it up really too small with some little bit bigger pieces here. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do half an onion. I'll just add a few more for fun. You can never have too much fun when you're cooking, so why stop now? Got some various sizes in here. All right, so we'll give this a stir. This marinade, it just smells incredible. Smell that. Oh, wow. All right, so next, double check everything. Here is our shabu-shabu. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna cut that up just a little bit more. This package here, it's 4.5 pounds, we'll call it. We're probably going to use somewhere between 1/3 and 1/2. I'll grab right out of the middle section here. You can see here it's nice and thinly sliced. It's really, that's how we want to do it. I'm going to cut these in half again. Maybe actually a little bit less than that. Apparently I don't know what a half looks like. You can see, but though I'm cutting it up into quite a few different sizes. If you watch some of our other videos where we've cooked with this, such as the Shabu-Shabu cheesesteak, you'll know that it's very versatile, has a lot of uses you can do with it. Your butcher can always cut it thinly for you, even though I am a little bit shy to ask them for it. I've been told you can do it. All right, that's what we're going to add. So you can see here, put the knife down. That's how much we used. We'll use the remainders for another dish tomorrow. Pull those out. And then we're just going to dive right in. And we got to get it all marinated. I'll pull this meat apart. And then we're going to want to let it marinate for, like I said, about half an hour. But the shabu-shabu, it tends to stick together unless you pull it apart. So I probably could have done that ahead of time, but I wanted to just dive right into it. I gotta tell you, I'm absolutely filled with anticipation. This smells so good. That meat feels so tender. So we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for roughly 30 minutes. Like I said, the enzymes in this are gonna break it down even further, but since it's already so tender to begin with, I don't know that we need to go like much longer than 30 minutes. We'll put it in there and we're gonna pull it out and let it warm up just a little bit. And then one of the final steps is to cook it over a hot surface. So we'll see you in a minute. All right, we are so excited to cook this. We got a pan really hot. If you don't have a flat, hot surface like a Blackstone or whatever, use a really large pan. So we're gonna add a little more oil to this. So, all right, we're gonna tong this in. It should cook really fast, like a couple minutes. Fairly complete, I would say. It's looking pretty good. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but we were only able to use about half in that pan. So we're gonna do this in a couple batches. So we're gonna go ahead and cook that next batch, and then we'll see you in a little bit to plate it and eat it. I am so excited to eat this. It smells so good. Added just a couple more toasted sesame seeds just on the top, but This is it. That's really good. It's savory. It's got a little sweetness, a little spiciness to it. You can't wait to have more. You can taste the ginger, you can taste the garlic. It's very tender. The shabu-shabu is like the perfect meat for this, in my opinion. So give it a shot. We served it on a bed of rice. You can do cauliflower rice. You can eat it by itself. However you want to eat it, you should really eat this. It is a fantastic Korean barbecue dish. So thank you for joining us today on another Buff-A-Touille experience.